sir. That's Buster. I'm me. Here we are, sitting in Aruba. Give you all a good little view of Buster. There he is, El Capitan, first officer, Avatar, man's best friend. Thank you very much for giving us Buster. Just a little shout out to them. Yeah, we call him El Capitan, even though he sits in the FO seat. We all know who. Well, I actually never seen him really put a paw on the control stick, but anyway, he's El Capitan. There we are in our Carenado PA-44 Seminole. Guys, we really appreciate all the subscribers out there. As I said, if we get to 50, if we get to 50, we're gonna get a new livery for this PA-44 Seminole. It's gonna be 2 Buster Mike, 2 Bravo Mike, and so already got the colors, got Fly Dog logo all ready to go. But anyway, kind of a little goal for us. Definitely get to 50, we'll do that. Get to 100, all right, we'll get one for the A310 as well. But anyway, we're having fun on the PA-44, going back to the old training days. Love flying this aircraft around. We are sitting in Aruba. Not a whole lot going on here in Aruba, but we are going to take the PA-44 to Los Roques. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back in the cockpit here. El Gran Roque? Roque? I just like calling it Roque. El Gran Roque. And here we are. Gran Roque. In the islands. So we're going to fly over Curacao, fly over Bon Air. Should be a really pretty flight. El Roque. Or Gran Roque. So, away we go. A lot of neat islands around here. And so, yep, it's, if you're flying along, it's Sierra Victor Romeo Sierra. No instrument approaches, so we'll be doing a visual, probably coming in on a crosswind to 07. So anyway, should be a lot of fun. Haven't decided yet if we're going to overfly the airport, get a windsock greeting, and then kind of roll in to a pattern. So we'll see once we get closer. So anyway, did we fuel up? Yeah, so here we are on the weight and balance. So we were able to get the fuel truck over. We've already fully gassed up. So we have our 110 gallons, 660 pounds. There's me, there's Buster, and there is our life raft. Yep, definitely getting some pushback on it, having a 6-person life raft. But you see, when you're traveling with the dog, guys, you know, Buster gets 5. I get 1, so it's kind of like a 5-to-1 space type thing. So anyway, that's what we're running with, and then of course the running joke, Station 5. Yep, that's Buster's food, 70 pounds. So all good. And why are we having aft packs of our life raft back there? Well, it's easy to get out, right? So let's just keep that in mind right here. And so just pop it over, push it out, away we go. Alright, let's go ahead and close up. And let's get this show into the air. Yeah, still don't know why the outside air temp is sitting there at basically -60, but yeah, we're always noticing that. We'll go ahead and check. I think once we get it's either the electric or the engine on, it starts to work, which is funny because it depends on neither. But anyway, away we go. Let's go ahead and get it rolling. We've had our debrief here, our pre-flight debrief, so let's go. Seats adjust and locked, belts fastened. You in, Buster? Yep, Buster's belt is fastened. Brakes set. Circuit breakers. Thanks, Buster. They're all in. Landing gear handled down. Avionics off. Fuel selectors on. Carb heat is off. Batteries on. We are in 3 green. We are looking good. Alternators are now on. Let's go ahead and get our fin strobe is on. Nav light on. Recognition light is on. Let's go ahead and get our left engine started. So let's get the mags on here. Let's push full mixture rich. We have props high. Let's get open a 1/2 inch. Left fuel pump on. How many today, Buster? Any? Buster? Okay, 2. Alright. 2 in the prime. 1, 2. Clear prop. Buster, you want to help? Okay, good stuff. Here we go. Alright, we're in the green. We're at 1,000 RPM. We got some positive oil temp. Good to go. Let's go ahead and close this up. Let's go ahead and get the mags on here. Full mixture. We have props high. Let's go open a 1/2. Let's turn that fuel pump off. Let's go ahead and get our fuel pump on here. We are good. 2 primes. 1, 2. How we looking? We're looking good. No one around. Positive oil pressure. We're in the green on oil pressure. We have positive oil temp. We're good. Let's pull it back to 1,000. Let's get our fuel pumps off. Let's go ahead and get our radios on. Pitot heat on. Let's turn this over to 1.5. Beatrix, I think it was 113. What is Beatrix? Yeah, 113.8. On the squawk. We're live. We're good. What are we doing here? Do not see a departure. So let's just go ahead and get it in. Push. Roll. Beatrix. Roll. Gran Roque. Was it RS? Was it? Yep. El Gran Roque. I know someone's going to correct me on that. It's probably Roque. But I like saying Roque. Alright, let's just start pouring them in. Let's see if there's a departure. There is a departure. Let's scroll through. Is there an RLIP? Yeah, let's see what this is. Nope, not what we want. Yeah, I'm not getting any departure. Whoa, 39 departures available. Huh. Well, heck yeah, we're gonna fly one of those. Alright. Obviously, we haven't done our flight planning. So, let's go ahead and cancel this. 39 departures available from Aruba? Really? Alright, let's go ahead. Open the charts. Yep, RNAV. We're doing runway 11. Let's pin it, because we're going to do one of them. Arrival. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Departure. Those are called SIDS. RNAVs look like. I'd love to do an RNAV. Wow, look at that. Elatu? Adriv. Why don't we do the Adriv? What do you think, Buster? Let's go ahead and take a look at the non-RNAV departures. Oh, Adriv. 1 Echo. No. We're going to do an RNAV. We're going to do an RNAV. RNAV to BRAM. And then Adriv. We're doing it. That's what we're going to check. The Adriv 1 Foxtrot. Let's select it here in our deal here. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It comes right up. Add to route. Nice. It's right on the way to Erlep. Perfect. Sorry guys for not having that done in advance, but gives you a little bit of behind the curtain stuff. Foxtrot. Enter. There we go. We're going to load it. That's the runway we want. We're going to load. Bam. BRAM. So it's RNAV to BRAM. Departing runway 11 RNAV to BRAM. Alright. To the east. Lenit, midvib, adriv. Perfect. Let's get down here. And then we're going to roll them. Erlep. Just want practice on the RNAV departures. And the RNAV sits. Curacao, VOR. Perfect. Keep it rolling. Bonaire, VOR. PB&J. Nope. PJB. Aruba. NDB? No. VOR. Roll 'em. Bonax, Bellow. Bonax. Roll 'em. Bellow. And El Gran Roque. Let's see what this looks like. Right, there we are. It's kind of redundant having the VOR and then the airport right here, but we'll leave it the way it is. Perfect. 200 total nautical miles. Nice little flight. Probably take us, what was our flight plan? We filed it with Vatsim already, IFR, taking off in 10 minutes, and we are an hour and 30 en route, so we're good. Did I file it? Yeah. All filed with Vatsim. We're good. What time is it? And so just so you guys know, it's 18:20 Zulu. 18:20 Zulu this February 25th. Alright, hopefully we'll be off the ground in 9 minutes. I think we will. Push. Push. Clear. And let's go ahead and push it to here. There's our... We're looking good to there. BRAM. Let's go 10 miles out. So BRAM, that's where we're going. RNAV to BRAM. RNAV to BRAM. the radio's going. What are we doing here? Here we go. Let's set our first VOR up, and I think it's going to be Curacao, and that's going to be 116.7. There we go. 61 miles. We got our backup already in play. Our backup, we're probably going to be going, looking at the chart, is it 120? Yeah, I want to say it's about 120. 90. 110 it looks like. It says 120 right there. I'm thinking 90. That's 120 right here. So, right? 100. 1100. 110. So she's throwing in extra zeros all over the place. So let's get on the radial. Let's dial this in. There. Perfect. Okay, good. Alright. Alright, I think we're looking good, Buster. I think we're looking good. I know Buster's taking way too long. I know. It's a long one. Alright, let's do a couple things in here though. We got our radios, transponders, pitot heat on. Let's go. Let's get the run up going. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the airport really quick. Alright, yeah, so we're going to midfield at Foxtrot. We're going to depart runway 11 at Foxtrot. That's right. That's why I'm sticking to it. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna go Foxtrot. It's 1,400 meters, plenty of room for the takeoff. So we're just gonna do that. Beatrix traffic, Seminole 806 Alpha Mike is taxiing to runway 11 from the general aviation ramp to, we'll be holding short at Foxtrot midfield. Beatrix. Alright, we have our rudders are working. Right, neutral, down, neutral, back, neutral, good. Flight instruments are working. Okay, I am thinking that this is Foxtrot up here. So let's do this. Set our instruments really quick. Set our heading bug to the runway. Set our course selector to the runway. Okay, we're good. Ooh, weather. So we didn't check. What is the QNH? Okay, winds are 09er at 14, 14, few at 2700, I see nothing. And then QNH 1014, which is 0.94. .904. Let's go ahead and dial that in right now. 904. Good. Is there a transition altitude, you ask? Let's go ahead and see what the RNAV says. 2,500 feet. So at 2,500 feet, we'll go standard. Yeah, 2,500 feet, we'll go standard. No problem. We can do that. We're going to 9,000 feet. So we don't have to level off. There's no level off points. So we're going right to 9,000, but we have our transition level or altitude, excuse me, at 2,500, which will go to standard pressure at that time. We are so close to standard pressure as it is, but just want to keep it real. Keeping it real. Yep, thanks, Buster. Let's go. Parking brakes are set. Cow flaps are closed. Right? No, cow flaps seem to be open. Cow flaps are open. Fuel selectors are on. Yep. Fuel selectors are on. I missed the cow flaps open on the pre-start, so that's why we got thrown off. All right. Mixture. They are rich. Props high. Let's go ahead and advance the throttle to 15, Buster. Our foot's on the brake. Up real quick. Okay, let's feather the left prop. Good. Feather the right prop, no more than 500. Good. Awesome. Let's go ahead and advance to 2,000. Okay, let's cycle on, Buster. Let's do 3 rounds. No more than 300, Buster, on each. Get that oil going through those props, man. Doggy. 3rd round. Good. Let's get to 18. Not bad, Buster. Not bad. 18. Let's go ahead and advance the throttle. We want to see the RPM jump and then settle back down to 18. And there, jump. Settle back down to 18. We're good. Props back to full. Let's get us to 2,000. Let's do left engine, left mag, and right mag. Left mag, small drop. No more than that, probably 25 drop. Right mag, same. Okay, we don't want to see anything more than 175 and a differential of 50 between the two. So we're good there. Let's go right engine, right mag. Small drop. Right engine, left mag. Small drop. We're good. All good. For giggles. RP. Nothing. Okay. Someday Carenado will get with it. Oh, by the way, it's now miraculously. Oh my God. Is that real? It's almost 90 degrees out. Yep, it's hot down here. Oh, sorry, I digress. Let's go ahead and cut back our... so at some point, the temperature thing came alive. Amazing. The OAT indicator came alive. I know, Buster, I know. Okay, let's get our lights. We're good here. Flight instruments. Yep, we've checked the flight instruments. We are all set. Radios are set. Everything's set the way we want. We don't. Do we have an NDB? I mean, you know, we might as well just go for it. Do we have an NDB? Do we have an NDB? An NDB, anybody? Do we have an NDB somewhere? Alright, we'll find it in the air. I know. Buster's getting a little antsy here. Yeah, he's getting a little antsy. Alright, flight controls, we already checked them, so we're good. Flaps, we're not going to go with any flaps here. Friction locked, we're fine. Radios, yep, they're set. Windows, you're closed and locked. Yes, sir. Parking brakes are off. Okay, let's go ahead and do takeoff checklist. Seatbelts are fastened. Fuel selectors are on. Trims are not set yet. Let's get the trim set. Okay, trim down here. Set fine. Set for takeoff. We're good. flaps, yep, set. We're gonna put none. Mixture is rich on both. Props are high. Fuel pumps are on. We'll turn our lights as soon as we get onto the runway. Here's the deal, Buster. At 75, we're gonna rotate. If we have any experience loss of power, we're gonna smoke, whatever. We're gonna cut, brake. Cut meaning cut power and then brake. 75, we're gonna rotate. Probably not gonna have any runway left. As soon as we get positive rate, we're gonna do gear up. We're gonna climb out at 90. Once we get to 1,000 feet, we're gonna dial back manifold pressure to 25, RPM to 25, and then we're gonna climb out at 105. We are going to BRAM, RNAV to BRAM, and then at 2,500 feet, we're gonna transition into standard pressure, and then we'll be off and running. Any questions, Buster? Good. I take that as none. Let's go ahead and did I cross the line? Where is the line? Where is a double line? Is this the runway? It is definitely the runway. Yep. Alright, I don't see anyone down there, but let's go ahead and straighten us out here. Don't see anyone really on the Vatsim. Got no control towers, even though... Okay, here we go. I don't see anybody out there, so we're good. We're good. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Let's get the landing light on. Let's get our strobe on for flight. Beatrix traffic, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is taking runway 11 for the RNAV to BRAM departure. Beatrix. Here we go. You ready, Buster? Okay. Airspeed is alive. 50, 60, 70, 75 and rotate. Still put it down right now. Can't put it down now. Positive rate, gear up. Let's climb out at 90. If I let it go, I'm going to trim up just a tad more. Good. Good. That's good. Oh, look, Buster. 2,000 is pretty steep. 2,000 foot a minute. It's going to settle down here in a second. Alright, we're at 1,000. 25. Beatrix traffic, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is passing through 1,500. Clear runway 11. Beatrix. Yeah, so why did I hesitate there on the transmission? What was interesting was the plane really started to yaw right. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Midway between my transmission. So, kind of freaked me out a little bit. Okay, let's do the after takeoff checklist. So, gear is up, flaps are up, fuel pumps are now off. We are at 25, not quite. 25. 25. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on an autopilot. And let's go ahead and get the nav on. So we were supposed to be coming out at 110. I thought so. But it's 115 actually, so yeah, we're right on. Alright, we're getting a little too steep here. Supposed to be climbing out at 105, not 90. Let's go 1,000 to 900. Traffic, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is 10 miles to the east at 5,500 feet, climbing to 9,000, leaving airspace. Last call. Aruba, Matrix. Okay, we're past 22, so let's 2,500, so let's put us back on standard pressure, which we are now at standard. So we missed that one by a bit. I think what really threw me off was the yawing to the right. The wind shouldn't have really caused that. I mean, the weather, you know, wind should have been out here at 14, basically straight on. It wasn't like we had a massive wind from the left here. Really caused me to yaw. I was concerned maybe we were losing power on one of the engines. So, yeah, so it kind of, let's go ahead and turn a landing light. Well, let's keep it on until we get a little higher. So we're going to 9,000. After takeoff, checklist is complete. Next checklist will be the cruise. So how far is Carousel in front of us? So 1, 2. Something happened, we definitely go back. Oh wow, we're only 9 miles away from Aruba. I thought we were definitely 10. And look, 10 miles, right? That's 5. Let's go to 20, 15. Yep, there we are. So that's 7.5. 20. That's 10 miles right there. That's 20 miles all the way. Thanks for noticing that, Buster. So we're coming up to mid-viv. Now we're on to ADRIV. Transition waypoint for our RNAV departure. The ADRIV 1 Foxtrot departure, RNAV to VRAM. Ways to go to ADRIV. See if we have any NDBs around. Okay, what's going on? You can hear it, can't you? struggling, boy. I'm only doing 600 foot a minute. Now we're doing 500 foot a minute, and we're still losing ground. Oil temps are high. Very high. Struggling. It's just hot out, I guess. Let's go ahead and hit the alt button to level off. Let's go ahead and lean. Wow, look at this. Look at the EGT way down there. Duh! Should lean out at least halfway. So that's why we say, I know what the operating handbook says, guys. Don't lean out until you're done with your climb. Don't lean out during the climb. And that's what it says. I can quote the book. But here's a great example of, you know what? Maybe you should just set the lean halfway as you're getting higher. You know, once you pass your 5,000 feet, you really got to consider setting this lean up. You know, I mean, we haven't fully leaned the airplane out, but we will right now. So here's what we're going to do. We got full power. We're sitting there at 21 inches. 9,000. So yeah, it's about, it says full throttle at 9,000 at 2,300 RPM. So let's pull back to 23 RPM. Yeah. I mean, look. Let's go ahead and lean it out. Left engine lean. Let's find a peak. There's the peak. There's the drop. Let's put it back to the peak. On a hot day like today, man, we just saw that EGT just go flatline. And then drop, boom. As we got higher, and we were just losing power, right? We could feel it. You could hear it. You could just hear it. And so, I mean, that's just the case. We just got to lean going up, particularly from 5,000 to 9,000. Just go halfway, you know? Don't have to fully lean it like we do right now, but just go halfway. Give us a little bit more power at the end to maintain 105. All right, enough of that. Just curious, anybody who flies the Seminole IRL in real life, if you've noticed that as well. I mean, I have, and so just let us know if you've actually put mixture or leaning as you're climbing past 5,000. Typically under 5,000, no. Most of my flying was done in Florida with this. And so, very hot days. Very rarely had the opportunity to get above 5,000 with the type of flying we were doing. So, didn't really, you know, haven't really put it up to 9,000, you know, 10,000, 11,000 feet. So, I mean, it just take forever to get there. And on top of that, yeah, it's just the type of airspace we're flying in. So, a lot of VFR flying too. So it wasn't necessarily a lot of IFR flying. But for those who have done a lot of hardcore IFR flying in the Seminole, go ahead, leave a comment. Let us know what your thoughts are with regards to the mixture as you're climbing, particularly past 5,000, and what you've experienced. So, anyway, what do you think, Buster? Buster wants to know. Buster wants to know as well. Here we are. We're coming up on Bon Air. Adriv, we're 9 miles out. Let's go ahead and just keep our, once again, we dropped the ball on when we took off. I want to say it was about 35 after. So we definitely dropped the ball on that. It's 135. Let's say we're 135 off. So we're 18, was it 1830? Yeah. So we're 1835 off. 1835 Zulu, we were off. What's our fuel? 618. Okay, so at add Riv 618. And what did flight planning want us in at? flight planning wanted us in at flight plan, we did not have the departure procedure, the SID, in the flight plan, which is okay. So our transit, our first point is going to be Erlep. So Erlep, they want us at 594. So Erlep, 594. And then Curacao, Papa Juliet Golf at 576, and then Papa Juliet Bravo Bon Air at 539er. Bonax, Bello, Bonax, they want us at 518, Bello 499er. Gran Roque, the VOR 465. Earl up in 2 minutes. Wow. Outside air temperature at 10. I don't think so. It's more like 1.5 to 1.8. Probably 1.5, 1.6 at least. It's a lot warmer than our flight planning is taken into consideration. So we'll see what type of impact that has on it. We're +3, +13, +1.3. So it looks like we have, you know, we're plus as well. Oh wait a minute, wind component +0.1. Why are we even plus? Really? The wind's coming out at 229er at this level. Let's see what we got. Yeah. So we are, that's interesting. So the winds aloft have now pushed into a tailwind scenario for us. So our, this is not the way it was when we were flying out here. But we're now 168 on the ground speed, indicating 135, 136. So we're picking up 20 knots. We got quite a bit of a tailwind now, considering the surface winds were 0.90 at 1.4. So that's interesting. And flight planning has picked up on that. So you can see the plus component, the P003s, kind of, but it's not very strong. Wind 0.05, which is kind of weird because at the surface it was 1.4. But on a hot day you would expect that. And here, as we get closer down to Gran Roque, see, look, as we get closer to the ground, boom, 0.84 at 1.5. So we have a minus component, obviously. What's our altitude? Yep, 9,090. Pretty cool. Okay, so a lot of you were asking me, so yeah, so here it is. So once we pass Erlep, Curacao should be in 9 minutes. 9 minutes. So let's see. Flight planning has Curacao in 9 minutes for a total elapsed time into this S30. Alright, so look. 7 minutes and 46 seconds. Flight planning wants us in at 9 minutes. Yeah, and so if we took off at 35 or 35 after. We're only, so yeah, pretty close. It's the 30 minutes elapsed right here, and then the next one, 18 minutes to Bon Air, and then we'll be 48 minutes into the total flight. You guys see that? Yeah, right in here. Really good way. Other than if I just go like this. There, maybe you can see that. So en route time in between the legs are right here, this top number. So we can see 8 minutes, or excuse me, 9 minutes to Curacao in between Urlep and Curacao. That leg should be 9 minutes, putting us in at 30 minutes flight time. We haven't been doing as much tracking on time. We've been really concerned about our fuel and making sure that our fuel is right at certain points, right? Because we're going over a lot of water. But we should also definitely pay more attention to time. You can see distance too here. That's interesting. Our distance for remaining distance. So you see the 200 right here, 179, 162, 140 once we get to Curacao, 95. You can see the countdown, right? Pretty good. Ground speed. 165. Once we get to Urlep, saying the ground speed should be more like 150. But we know that's not the case. Oh, look at that. True airspeed 147. That's about right. So we're at 135. True airspeed should be about 147. So indicating 145 or 135. True airspeed is probably correct. So the most critical Mora is 2,500 feet at TNCA and shear. Okay, 2,500 feet. Mora, 2,500, 2,000, 2,4, 2,3. And distance. My guess is that this is the distance between each waypoint. So to Curacao is 22. About right. So when we get to Curacao, we'll have 45 miles to go to the next, to Bonax, and it should take us 18 minutes. Yeah, we'll pick up on that. All right, let's look around. Let's have some fun. Oh, we're cruising. Duh. So we forgot. What did we forget, Buster? Now, our cruise checklist. It's awful. Cruise checklist. Powers are set. Trims are set. Mixture is set. Engine temp. Good. Cow flap closed. That's what we forgot. Cow flaps are closed. Landing light is off. Alright. Cruise checklist is complete. Yeah, Buster, we've only been cruising for like the last 15 minutes. With our cow flaps wide open. Lucky we're not out there in freezing weather. I mean, cold weather. Can't fly nice in this plane, but... See, our cylinder heads were pretty cold. the cow flaps? These bad boys down here. Let me open them. There, cow flaps open. Cow flaps closed. We'll do round of plane trivia, Buster. Alright, let's just make sure before we do round of plane trivia. Oh, Bon Air. Right? No, Curacao. That's Curacao. How do I know? Well, look at all the freaking refineries sitting around Curacao. I guess that's refineries. I mean, it's just refineries all over Curacao. There's the port right in here. There's Curacao. We have Maiquetia Centro is up and running. They've been up for 3 minutes. Oh my gosh, we're not in their airspace yet, but we will be. Oh, people! People, Buster! People. Let's dial them in. Okay, let's stick with our plan. Let's just make sure everything's looking good here on the engine instruments before we get rolling here. Carousel, everything's looking good. 2000. We're all set here. Let's go ahead and set our navs up a little bit more. We're going to Bon Air. Bon Air is 115. 115. What is it? Bon Air 40, 321. On the NDB. Good, straight in front of us. Let's turn our heading into what we want to do here. So we're flying 110 basically. Actually, plus 120. Or actually 11, 11. Okay, here we go. And what do we got on our backup? Still dialed in on that. Let's go with Gran Roque. Let's put in Gran Roque. Of course, it's not picking up. But on Gran Roque, our radial should be 289. So let's set up the 289 radial. So we'll know. Perfect. All right. I think we're good. Let's dial in Maiquetia. to waypoint 5. Alright, we got Maiquetia live. We'll call Maiquetia once we get over Bon Air. Static here. Hello? Okay, radios look like they work. Haven't heard anybody. Maiquetia's got a lot of traffic too. Our flight plan because we have no clouds. Yeah, we got no clouds. Let's go ahead and see. Oh wow, there are approaches to Gran Roque. 07. Had no idea. Wow, they have an RNAV. Oh! We're gonna do it. There it is. Alright, how do we get in on the RNAV? Bittoon. Gaval. No, we don't want to do a transition. That'll be dumb. Is it Gaval? Yeah, it's all Spanish. Okay, we'll see. So there is Bon Air. So at Bon Air we're supposed to be at 539 pounds. Let's go ahead and put the RNAV. Alright, so we loaded in the approach, the RNAV 07. See what it looks like. So from bellow, we just want to go straight to good valve. And so if I kind of come in here, from bellow, we'll go to LRS.
Good day, Maiquetia Centro, Portugal 172, parking flight 190.
Portugal 172, Maiquetia Centro, climb and maintain level 350.
Climb for level 350, Portugal 172.
That's where we need to be. It's going to be an LNAV only.
Maiquetia Control, good afternoon. Legend 533, uniform level 210, climbing 400, inbound at tunnel.
3,000 feet at Vilmuck. 3,000 feet. Bit tunnel. Vilmuck, 3,000 feet.
Climb maintain flight level 400, Legend 533, uniform.
La Cancer, contacto radar, asciende máximo a nivel de vuelo 220. Recibido por la pista de Maiquetia, una sur izquierda, centímetro 1017, llame próximo al descenso. Izquierda, Maiquetia
Nav has been put in, 3,000 feet to VMUC. Climb 4,000, direct door V, we're not missing. But we're looking at it. Transition altitude 4,000, what's the weather like? Oh, not Simon Boulevard. Nothing, we don't have anything. So let's look at our alternate. Let's see what the, okay, 300. All right. That's a big difference. Man, that's a big difference. Versus the 3000. Hopefully we'll be able to get a briefing on here. We're pretty well all set. I do... So the concern is right now, understand that we're not going to go to LRS over the airfield and then back to Gabel and Biton. We know in a straight line somewhere we can hit activate the approach once we get closer to Gabel, and then that will just hopefully fly us in, or we can get it direct to Biton or to Revere, because it would be tough, might be tough to understand them from an accent wise. Biton, Vumuk, Opsum. It will probably either be Biton, Gabel, Biton, or Vumuk. Need to be aware of that. I could probably just take out LRS and SVRS right now. I can definitely take out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them in right now. I'm gonna actually take out this one. This approach is in. Yeah. So from Bellow to LRS, we'll probably hit activate approach. That will take us to Gabel, but we hopefully will not have passed Gabel. Gran Roque is an actual tower. No, I don't even see it. Do when we get off? Not back taxi. We gonna back taxi to ramp. Back taxi to ramp. Is there any tower? I would think so. Not really. Oh yeah, there is tower. 122.5. Back taxi, runway 07 to ramp. Well, this ought to be fun. We'll wait to get the DTT.
Colombia 004, prueba vectores de aproximación a la pista 10 izquierda de Maiquetia. Notifique listo para iniciar el descenso.
Cylinder head's got warm.
Pruebamos vectores para la pista 10 izquierda de Maiquetia y notificaremos listo para el descenso. Está Colombia 004.
Alpha Yankee
546, 546, we're supposed to be at 3 or 539, so we're plus 7 pounds to the good on fuel, so everything's going well. Let's make sure we got our checklist all ready to go. Checklist are all ready to go. Descent checklist, altimeter, fuel selectors on, cowl flaps will be closed, carby on, landing lights on. We will do that when we get there.
Maiquetia Control, LAN Colombia 004, listo para alto.
LAN 004 recibe Condorito, descenso para el número 160.
Condorito descenso para 160, LAN Colombia 004.
Maiquetia Centro, Legend 533 uniform.
Conta Unicom 122 decimal A, va bene.
Unicom Hawaii, Legend 533 uniform.
alcanzando 160, Gran Colombia 004.
Comunica por Torre 118.1 para instrucciones, plan 004.
Contacto con Torre Maiquetia 118 decimal 1, muchísimas gracias por el control 73.
Plan Colombia 012, listo para el descenso.
Plan Colombia 012, descenso para 160, ya me alcanzando, previa pista 10 izquierda, altímetro 1016.
¿Me confirma para el LAN Colombia 012?
Descenso para nivel de vuelo 160, pero la pista 10 izquierda, altímetro 1016.
Desciendo para 160, previo pista 10 izquierda, LAN Colombia 012.
Portugal 482 Maiquetia.
Maiquetia Centro, Seminole 806 Alpha Mike is with you at flight level 090.
November 806 Alpha Mike, radar contact, report ready 47.
I think he said contact when we're ready for descent. Got radar contact. You didn't give me a squawk.
Maiquetia Control, buenas tardes, Siberiano 9 de Alta Sierra con usted. Estamos alcanzando nivel de vuelo 200 en ascenso 380 a 35 millas de velo.
Siberia 19 de Alta Sierra, control Maiquetia, contacto radar, asciende y mantenga 380.
Continuamos ascenso y mantenemos 380 Iberiano 9 de Alta Sierra.
So let's see where we're going to go ahead and actually make the descent. Yeah, we can see it. Gaval. So think about it. We got to go 6 times. What's that? 30 miles out. 30 miles from Opsin. flying. Oh, should I say? Oh no, center just switched. I don't know what's going on.
Niner 166, Maiquetia control, go ahead. Niner 166, Roger, please set squawk 1655 and report over bumpy position.
Maiquetia Centro, LATAM 012, solicito descenso para 5000 pies.
LATAM 012, recibido, contacto de aproximación Maiquetia 120.1.
Contacto a Maiquetia 120.1. LATAM 02.
Number 641, Romeo, Maiquetia, go ahead. Number 641, Romeo, you're Roger. You're clear from Margarita to Maiquetia via flatland road. Climb and maintain flight level 240, starting 1 departure, runway 09er for Margarita. Squawk 2177.
Alright, so we're over Bellow. 511. And so Bellow, we needed to be at 499. So we're 12 pounds to the better.
Number 641, Romeo, I confirm squawk 2177. Number 641, Romeo, Roger, that's correct. Report ready for pushback and startup. Expect runway 09er. Tampa Niner 166, radar contact, maintain flight level 340, report bumping. Iberia 19 Delta Sierra, Maiquetia.
Adelante, Iberia 19 Delta Sierra.
Continúa ascenso nivel 380 y comunique Unicom 122 de Felipe.
Continuamos el ascenso por la 280 y pasamos a Unicom. Gracias por el control. Buenas tardes, Iberia 19 Delta Sierra.
Number 41 Romeo, Roger, push button and start office approved, runway 090, wind 090, 14 knots, QNH 1014, report ready for taxi. Clase 971, Maiquetia. La C971, no le copie por frecuencia, por favor repita.
Get it going to Gran Roque in case we need to do the VOR. We're 37 miles away.
Number 641 Romeo, Roger, taxi via on discretion to the holding point, runway 090, report ready for departure.
Alright, Buster, let's see what we got. We don't need an altimeter. That would be good. Fuel selectors are on, calipers are closed, carb heat. We'll put the carb heat on our descent. Everything's looking good. Full landing checklist, seatbelts fastened, we're good. Fuel selectors on, mixture. We're gonna have to get the mixture rich at some point. On our way down. Got a long way to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Maiquetia Centro, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike requesting descent for the RNP runway 07 to El Gran Roque.
Number 806 Alpha Mike, Roger, initial descent to 4,000 feet.
Descending to 4,000 feet, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike.
November 806 Alpha Mike, continue descent to 1,500 feet, maintain heading 120 until established on the radial 075 of Los Roques. Expect runway 07.
Descending to 1,500, heading 120. 706 Alpha Mike.
Number 806 Alpha Mike, expect QNH 1013 of Los Roques.
QNH 10136 Alpha Mike.
Number 641 Romeo Roger, wind 09014 knots, runway 09 of Margarita, clear for takeoff, report Airbus.
So, we're in standard pressure and we're going down to 1,500.
Number 641 Romeo Roger, radar contact, line to flight level 240, report reach. Number 641 Romeo Roger, from your present position, direct to Judo.
So we're being vectored in, so what we're going to do is we're just going to go right to vectors. Opsum, we need to get down there. Opsum is 1,500 feet, 1,600 feet, so we need to get down there. Pumps are on, landing lights on. I know what happened. It's calculating us to go back, to go to the airport, then get to. I see exactly what the VNAV was trying to do. So fuel pumps are on, cow flaps are closed, carb heat on. Should have done that earlier. Landing lights on, carb heat's on, cow flaps are closed. Yep, fuel selectors are on, altimeters are set. We're good. Miles to Opsum. So he decided to do Vector 2, which is fine. We're gonna have LNAV, so we're gonna need put in about a 500 foot per minute descent rate. Decision altitude 560. Field elevation is going to be basically sea level. Let's go ahead and Duh. Maiquetia Center, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike has intercepted over Opsum for RNP runway 07.
Number 06 Alpha Mike, Roger, confirm you have runway in sight.
Affirmative, we have runway in sight, 6 Alpha Mike.
Number 806 Alpha Mike, Roger, wind 050 to 140 and 11 knots. Runway 07 of La Roque, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 07, 6 Alpha Mike. Gear down. It's right there. Right in front of us. Let's get the flaps as soon as we can. We're high. Too bad we have VNAV too. Let's throw all the flaps in. For landing checklist, make sure rich fuel pumps on, landing light on, gear is down. We have 3 green. We're rich, we're full on high on the props. Let's go. See the runway. We're still high. Did not think we were gonna have the vertical guidance, but we're still, we're still gonna have to, okay, here we go. We're almost above MDA. We're still gonna have to go with an MDA, not a decision altitude, because it's just vertical guidance, and that's okay. Okay, we're 100 feet above MDA. Gears down. We are stable. MDA, we're good. We are continuing. Full flaps. A little more power. My airplane. Good buster. Nice. Cut the power. Maybe I can vacate to the right here. I want to vacate to the right. Maiquetia Centro, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is vacated, runway 07 at Gran Roque.
Number 806 Alpha Mike, Roger, taxi by on discretion, report establish on the gate.
Roger, 6 Alpha Mike taxiing to ramp. Landing light off. Fuel pumps are off. Nice. This looks like a good spot buster. What do you think? I like it. Maiquetia Centro, Seminole 6 Alpha Mike is at the ramp. Buenas tardes.
Number 806 Alpha Mike, Roger, radar to Seminole. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you for the service, 6 Alpha Mike. All right, here we go, Buster. Let's make sure that we're all set. Let's get the carb heat up. Cow flaps open. All right, we're good here. Off. Let's go ahead and let's turn our radios off. Very good. Let's see what else. Okay, avionics off, electrical switch off. We have now our okay, throttles are cut. Magnetos. Let's get the magnetos off. Good. Battery switch off. Alternators off. Good. Parking brake. We're good. Fuel selectors. Off. Perfect. There you go, Buster. Got fuel over there. Got some nice waters out here. I like it. We didn't get many pics coming in. Look at that little, look at that. Like a little lighthouse. Do we hear the waves? Serious? Think so? definitely. Those are waves, Buster. Pretty cool. El Gran Roque, everybody. So that was a lot of fun. Had some control tower coming in, which is great. Hadn't had control for most of this whole trip. So that was a great opportunity. We had Maiquetia Centro. Thank you to them for helping us get in on the RNAV. It was kind of interesting because he really wanted to vector us in, and we learned something on the VNAV today because the VNAV had us going. So I really need to clear out everything because I was waiting to go activate approach, and then that would take us direct to one of the waypoints on the RNAV. The only problem with that was in the meantime, it's calculating the VNAV as going to the airport and coming back to one of the waypoints. I think we were picking, let's see, we were picking, yeah, Vumuk. Yeah, we were picking 3,000 feet, 1 mile before Vumuk. Unfortunately, it was taking us all the way to the airport and then Vumuk. So as you would imagine, we really had to dive pretty fast to get down to 3,000 feet because when I realized that we hadn't cleared out the LRS waypoint and that the VNAV was still calculating it or using that waypoint in its calculation to get the VMUC at 3,000, because we're just going direct to VMUC basically. He was vectoring us in knowing that he wanted us at 1,500 feet to intersect on a vector into OPSUM, and so that's exactly what he was doing, and we were way too high. And so fortunately we caught it, realized, okay, VNAV, forget VNAV, we're off. And I guess that's the other thing we knew in advance. I mean, we had to get to 3,000 feet from 9,000, so that's 6,000 that we got to drop. 6 times 5 was 30 miles. Well, we didn't start descending until 27, and so 27 to the airport. Yeah, 27 here. So should have known before we even did the VNAV on the GNS 530 that we were too high. But anyway, that's our debrief. Live and learn is always good. I definitely is interesting. I probably should have cleared out everything until BitTon or even Gavel. I think Gavel was our transition point. And then we can always, at that point, juke and jive, activate on vectors if we're getting vectored. On an RNAV, I wouldn't expect to be vectored. I would expect to get a direct to somewhere to one of these points. It's usually how it works, right? But this one wanted to do a vector, and so all good. I mean, that worked out for us. It's a nice approach coming in. I wish we had some more time to take some pics. You know, but anyway, I'll take some right here because that's kind of fun. Actually, you know what? Yeah, El Gran Roque. Let's go ahead and take a pic here. Take a pic here. Definitely can hear the water, which is pretty darn cool. Alright guys, well, just wanted to let you guys hear that a little bit of lapping waves, which to me is just a phenomenal part of the trip. Glad we decided to come to El Gran Roque, and thanks for joining us. Anyway, if you like this today, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Again, we're just trying to get to 50. Just trying to get to 50, and then we'll go ahead and then Buster can get his own livery here. And we'll get it rolling. 2 Bravo Mike for Buster and me. So that's what we'll do once we get to 50, and then we'll go from there. Again, 100 we'll get delivery for the A310, but we're enjoying flying around our Carenado PA-44. Again, where the plan will be here, probably go to Maurice Bishop in Grenada next, and then we're going to work our way up. We've got 6 more airports that we need to hit in the World Update 16 that we have not, that basically Microsoft went ahead and retooled, made it really cool apparently. So there's, you know, no charge other than the you know, obviously other than MSF 2020, but you know, it's not like it's a default, it's part of the default package. So as far as the scenery goes, so that's, we're gonna try to hit all 6 going out, back up the Windward and Leeward Islands over into Haiti, Dominican, into the Bahamas, and then from there maybe we'll conclude the series, maybe not, maybe we'll keep it going through Florida and go up through New Orleans, Houston. Definitely want to get into the West, into Las Vegas, and maybe Grand Canyon, all that good stuff, and kind of go flying out there. So maybe that's what we'll do as we transition, as it starts to get more warmer. We'll be able to get more north. Might be interesting to go up to Alaska, even take this up through there by that time, but we'll see. Just having fun with it, and you know, glad you guys are with us. So until next time, clear skies, warm tailwinds,